Do you find that does symbiosis fade over time? Do you find?
No, not at all. It changes, and it gets deeper, and it gets weirder, and it gets better, and it gets worse, and it gets more complex, and it gets more simple and pure. But it doesn't, the core thing between he and I that was given birth to, you know, when we were 15 years old, you know, 25, 35, 28 years ago, is still completely there in the essence of, really, in a lot of ways, the essence of our band.
It's taken us sort of this long to really have a sincere appreciation for being in each other's lives.
It's funny because we're such different people, Anthony and I. Really different. We have completely different perspectives on things. But something about us, we really connect.
You're born into this world and you have certain gifts that are just going to be yours no matter what. You can try to get rid of them. They always come back, you know, kind of who you are, who your parents are, maybe a friend or two that's with you for life, the music that you make. These things are just part of you forever. And I finally realized recently that Flea is that guy for me. Like, I met him when we were 15.
I know my mom told me that she remembers the day that I met Anthony. And I, you know, when I was a kid, I was always a very quiet to myself kind of kid. And that I came home, and that day I came home from school, and I was like, Mom, I finally met someone that I can talk to.
We've been through thick and thin, and death and marriage and tragedy and drugs and all this kind of stuff that really could have torn us apart a million times over. And we just keep coming back together to do something nice. And we keep supporting each other, even when we're in our biggest states of competition with one another. In the end, we want what's best for each other.
The competitive part is a very small little fraction of it, but I mean, for sure it exists, you know.
In the end, we want what's best for each other. And so I think just kind of being conscious of you know, his value as a gift to my life, because, you know, that doesn't happen every day.
There's just, you know, sometimes your homie is just your homie, you know, and that's just how it is, you know.